Your brain is being fried. You know it. I know it. We all know it. We can't sit through a 3-minute song without checking our notifications. I mean, we can't even sit through a 1-minute video without a phone game on the bottom or spam reading through the comments. When was the last time you, sat down and watched a movie without checking your phone once? I mean, our generation is eternally cooked. Now, what if I told you that a black and white movie from 1957, set entirely in one compact room and containing only 12 sweaty men, is the cure to your problem? Today, I'm going to talk about 12 Angry Men and why watching it is the ultimate dopamine detox for your dying attention span. So here's the setup. A 19-year-old boy is on trial for capital crime. The evidence seems airtight, the witnesses seem certain, and the jury is exhausted. It's the hottest day of the year, the fan in the room is broken, and everyone just wants to go home. They take a preliminary vote just to see where everyone stands. 11-1. If Juror 8 raises his hand, the trial is over, a life is decided, and they all get to go home for dinner. But he doesn't. Not because he's sure the kid is innocent, but because he thinks they owe it to the truth to talk for at least an hour. Now, I'm not going to tell you how this ends, or even how the debate shifts, because I want you to go watch it for yourself. Instead, I'm going to break down why this movie is the perfect cure for your brain. So why is this so good? Because it's not actually a movie about a trial. It's a movie about human bias. As the talk progresses, the room becomes a mirror for society. You have the man blinded by his own personal trauma, the bigot who can't see past his own prejudice, and the guy who just wants to get to a baseball game and will vote however he needs to so he can leave. This is long-form thinking. In a world of 15-second clips, 12 Angry Men demands that you follow a single, unbroken chain of logic. The movie doesn't rely on explosions or CGI, it relies on nuance. You have to watch every juror's face, listen to all of their tones or their voices, and track the shifting power dynamics in the room. You aren't just a spectator. You are the 13th juror in that room. Director Sidney Lumet uses a lens trick you might not notice consciously, but your brain feels it. In the beginning, the shots are wide. They're space, but as the tension rises, he switches to closer lenses. The walls literally feel like they're closing in on you. This movie creates a finite box. It teaches you to appreciate the small details. A man wiping sweat from his forehead, the way someone fumbles with a cigarette, the silence between two angry shouts. It turns slow into intense by forcing you to actually look at what's in front of you and analyze what's going on around you. Now, I don't want to preach that this movie will cure your attention span without any proof. So I went out and I got some. I found serious evidence that watching this movie with full attention improves the enjoyment of it overall. So I set up a test with my two roommates. I watched this movie individually with each of them. I had one put his phone in another room to watch it, and I let one keep it. I also told two people to send him texts periodically throughout the movie to ensure that he would be on his phone for at least parts of it. After each movie, I asked them both questions about specific scenes or viewpoints of characters, and out of the 10 questions asked, here are the results. That doesn't sound too bad on the surface. Both were able to grasp the large plot of the movie and understand basic motives and actions of the characters. But then I asked one more question. What would you rate the movie out of 10? Now everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and if I reverse the roles, I have no way of knowing if their ratings would change. But this simple question dives so much further into a correlation between attention and enjoyment of a movie. When you have your phone during this movie, you spend much less time paying attention to every little detail that makes this movie the masterpiece that it is. You don't get the full picture. Every reaction, facial expression, or detailed camera shot is intended to be caught, and with a divided attention, you miss out on what makes this movie truly a 10 out of 10 movie. If you can't sit through 12 Angry Men without reaching for your phone, that's a red flag. It means your brain has been trained to need a hook every 5 seconds. But here's the good news. Your attention span is a muscle. You can train it back. So tonight, I want you to turn off your phone, put it in another room, Put on 12 Angry Men, and I promise you, by the time the final vote is cast, you won't be thinking about your notifications. You'll be wondering how a 70-year-old movie just became the most gripping thing you've seen all year. Go watch it. That's it. Peace.